So now I'm going to give a quick demonstration of the new Explorer module on the DDL. Now this is going to be available on everybody's DDL when we upgrade them to 7.7.1 until the end of October when we renew licenses, at which point they can choose whether to pay to continue to use this or for it to be hidden. So we're going to click on Explorer in the top here, and I'm just going to come out into my map. So the data I have is all made up data over here around Tasmania, so that everyone knows we're not using real data for this one. And you can see here, I can actually see this is where I've done all my my hauls. I can see all of my trips by clicking on trips. It will show me where my trips have been. I can click on shots, so here's all my shots. And I can make a map off any one of these here. But you'll see they've got some maps already made here, and I'm just going to use these ones to show you quickly what we can do. So here I can actually click on, this is my average of my CPUE, and you can see here we've got the heat map here. Now this does use some extrapolation of data to give us a better image of what's around the areas where we've caught. You can see here we've got information, but obviously we haven't done any tows, so this is extrapolated data. And then we can actually do some really cool stuff with this one here. So if I click on edit this map, for example, I'm just going to come into here, and I only actually want to see a few different species, so I'm going to click on edit these species, and I'm just going to select a few different species in here. So let's click on sort. So I have my long big ones at the top, some ling, ribaldo, and we'll just select a few that we're going to have some good information on. And then down in the bottom corner here, I'm going to click interactive, and OK. And I'm going to get it to draw that map. So now it's going to draw the map of just those species. But over here you'll see I've got my filter. So let's say I just want to see where I've caught ling, and then I can get my ling. So it will instantly give me information from my ling. Let's say I now want to see where I've caught my school shark. And you'll see here the map is then changing to show where I've caught school shark. So you can see on these toes here we've caught no school shark at all. Likewise, if we go to blue nose, you'll see blue nose is really sort of big around this area, and some up here and here, but actually down here on the south coast we've caught minimal amounts of that. And we can make this filter anything. We can make it from the species, the moon phase, the water temperature, any information that you see in there, we can actually then make that information for you. As well as seeing it in this format, we can also view graphs. So you see here I've got graphs via moon phase, and again I can then edit that one so that I can see, and again I'm going to go for my species here, and I'm just going to select a couple of them. Okay, and I'm going to get it to draw that chart. Where did my filter? Because I'm an idiot and I'm showing how not to do things. What I forgot to do there is, you'll see if I come back in and click edit, I forgot to click interactive. So I'm going to click interactive, I'm going to come back into here. So now I've got here, and if I want to see what moon phase I've caught different fish on, so if I click on gemfish, you'll see we actually catch most on a waning gibbous. If I click on ribaldo, you'll see the full moon and the waxing crescent. And actually on the waning crescent we don't tend to catch much ribaldo. Terraki is pretty consistent on our first quarter and our full moon, but actually the last quarter is when we catch the least of those ones. And our hake, a lot on the waxing crescent, not a lot on the new moon. So obviously this is made up data, but when they've been putting their information in, they will automatically be getting moon phase, hence why I've shown you this one. So they can easily come in and see if there is a correlation between moon phases and certain species, anything like that. So very, very easy to use, and as I say, I will do a proper webinar. This is just a very short video to show some of the cool features in there, but it can do a lot more than what I've just shown you. But as I say, let's do a webinar and I'll show you more then. But another great feature added in by the team at Olrac.